Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have the newest Colourpop mystery box. This I think was $49 and they're promising $121 worth of value, and I think when I got it they were saying that there was going to be like 3 palettes in it, and then later on I don't remember seeing that, but the 2 videos that I watched, they did get 3 palettes, so I think that was on there at one point. But with all Colourpop mystery boxes, the value of the box never equates to what they're claiming it's going to be. I think they need to put on their like verbiage like up to $121 in value, because no one box is exactly the same, and there's probably a couple out there that do hit that price point, but none of the ones I've ever gotten and none of the videos that I see where I watch people open these does it equate to the value of what they are claiming, because most of the stuff is either not available at all or it's on sale on their website. So I'm going to cut it open. If you are new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, and let's like I said, at least the 2 videos that I watched, people are not getting the $121 price tag, which none of the, like I said, none of the boxes I've ever gotten. Usually I got, well, I shouldn't say usually, the last box that I got was one of the higher ones that some of you guys had seen, so I got lucky in that regard. These are like lucky bags from Beautylish, where some are really good, some are bad, and yeah, so I'm curious if anybody has actually gotten the full value. Like I said, none of the creators that I have watched ever have, but I did get the box open. So let's see, and this was a free gift with purchase. These are just little face crystals, so that is not part of the beauty box. My daughter is trying to go to sleep, my youngest one, so if you can hear her, I apologize. So yeah, this is just my receipt that shows the face crystals and the mystery box. So let's see what I got. The first one is a lip kit, and I don't have either of these. I don't have any lippy sticks anymore. I gave them all to my 6-year-old. She has them in her makeup bag. I do like their lip liners. I may keep this one. What is this? Femme Fatale. I think it's a red. If you follow Allie Dawson, I watched hers. I think she got the same one. So it is a red. I'm not going to touch the lippy stick. I will pass this on, but I will keep the lip liner because I do like Colourpop's lip liners. If I'm going to wear a red, I want it to be like a liquid that dries down completely and doesn't transfer, so I'm not going to keep the red lipstick because I won't wear it. So that is the first thing. The next thing in here, we got a brush. It's their E7. It's just a chubby blender brush. I like brushes like this for my lower lash line, so that is nice. We got a liquid liner in Make Love, so it looks like it's a yellow. I don't think I have any of their liquid liners. So it is a felt tip, and that doesn't seem too bad. So there is that. The next thing is one of their shadow sticks, and I just use these in the waterline or usually on the lower lash line. I have a green one. This is a brown in Coffee Shop. Yeah, I have a green one that I think is technically a shadow stick, and there may be a gold one from Colourpop. And again, I do like them, but I don't use them on my eyelids. I use them, like I said, on the lower lash because they're a little bit drier, but they work really well for in the waterline, or like I said, on the lower lash line. You can put shadow on top or leave it as is. I've never had an issue with the green one. I think that one was part of the Powerpuff collection. There is a Super Shock Duo in Main Character Energy and Plot Twist. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's see. And I do like these. I do use my Super Shocks that I have. I generally use them for either like one shadow all over the lid. Like I have Ritz on today with just a little bit of bronzer in the crease. So, and sometimes I'll just put some on the lid with my finger and then go in with a brush in the crease with the same shadow, and then that's it. And then maybe put a little bit of a matte deepening shade. But this is Plot Twist. This is pretty. I'm excited for these. I ordered, my Ritz is pretty dried out, so I ordered a new one. And is it Flybird, Flirty Bird, something like that? It's a iridescent shade. Samantha March has recommended it. This is Main Character Energy. So I got that one too, and a replacement for my Ritz because it's pretty dried out. Okay, let me get a wipe because I'm going to start getting color. Looks like there is a Super Shock blush. It looks like I got almost the same box that Allie Dawson did. Not upset about the blush, and I do like me a red blush. This is in collab with Mariella. So it's just a pretty, again, a red. I do like a good red blush around Christmas. I was obsessed with red blush last year, so I'm happy to have this one. I think I have one Super Shock blush, and it's kind of a purpley color, I think. Let's see, there is a Dewy Cheek Blush Serum in Bubbles. I'm not going to use that, so I'm just going to leave it in the box. Where am I going to put that? Okay, over here with that, so I can take the lipstick out. And then there's a Luxe lipstick, which I think this is in Digital Twin. Oh, it's one of their sticks. I'm like looking at it, and that's a pretty nude. I do like their cream lipsticks. I have a bunch, so that's pretty. This one has kind of a vanilla-y smell. I've noticed that some of them have kind of a light scent to them. I don't think all of mine do, because I have some that are a little bit older, like when they first started coming out with them, but I've noticed like some of my princess ones, and I think the Hocus Pocus one I have has kind of a vanilla, some sort of a smell. And then there are 3 palettes. Let's see. So the first one is So Fly. I don't have this one. Looks like this is pretty. I like this color story. It's neutral, and then you got the Papa Teal in there, so that is nice. Then I have On Cloud Blue. I don't have this blue one. These monochromatic ones I like to take out of the packaging and depot them and put them in with my singles. And then I've started customizing some of my Colourpop palettes, taking out shades that I had one palette where 2 of the shades expired, the glitter expired, and the Super Shock got hard. So I depotted those and put, I think, 2 from the Wine and Only palette. It was one of the Valentine palettes. And then I took out a couple from the Foolish Mortals, the Haunted Mansion palette. I put a couple of green shades from Just My Luck, which happens to be in here, but this is the other blue palette, I believe. They had the original one, and then this is the lighter one. So I will put these in my palette. And then I was thinking when I watched her video, if I happen to get this one, I used to really like this green palette. I talked about it in my St. Patrick's Day palette video. If you didn't see that, check that out, because I ended up with like 5 St. Patrick's Day palettes, and I didn't really have any other than this one. This one is technically not like St. Patrick's Day, but just my luck is very Irish St. Patrick's Day leaning, just like the Ireland palette, I feel like, from Nomad. And then the shades are, Chances Are, Kiss My Ass, Big Banks, Olive, Charm, Too Matcha, and Act Natural. So I think I might leave this one intact since I have, my other one is in with my singles. I want to say in the Haunted Mansion palette, I think I put this shade and this shade. I'm pretty sure were the two. I did a darker green. It was either that one or this one. I did one of the darker and then I put the light green in there, or maybe it was this one. So there was a couple of pops of green because I heard a couple of people say that that palette should have had some green because the uniforms that people wear for the ride are green. So I actually like my palette better. So, but long story short, I do miss like having it, and I do have the packaging. I mean, I could still have put it back, but I think I'm going to keep this, and then I'll put this in with my other palettes, and then this one's going to go in with my singles. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the same box that Allie Dawson got, and I think she said her total was like 70 or 80, so it was above what she paid, which generally is the case, at least for the ones that I've gotten, but definitely not the $121 price tag. But I'm not upset by anything that I got. There's only like 1.5 things that I'm not going to keep, so this was a win. I've had a few mystery boxes where it was like a complete box of duds, so I stopped getting them for a while, but this is my second time getting them more recently, so you'll have to let me know because I don't mind getting them if you guys are curious in watching, you know, and seeing what is in them. But yeah, you'll have to let me know. If you got this box, let me know what palettes you got. I am just curious. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye everyone.